Yo, what is good? What is good? What is good? Beautiful people. Of course, you know who I be, the good doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again. What a real topic, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real one. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you get the likes up, subscribe to the good doc and all of his content as it comes out, because I'm going to try to kick out some more videos coming up in the next week or two. Okay. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about something real, something that is not talked about a lot. I might have heard it mentioned by a couple of foreigners in a couple of videos, but I wanted to give it its own shine. I wanted to give you guys the lowdown on what's going on in the Philippines in reference to the 24-hour liquor ban, okay? Now, I've lived in the Philippines for a while, you guys know that, and we all know Filipinos like to drink. In a previous live stream, I talked about toxic culture in reference to some of the people who were living below, poverty levels and stuff, getting assistance from the government. So me and my young lady were having a conversation, and she was telling me, like, yeah, if people don't know what to do with their money, they're probably just going to spend it on alcohol. And we had a joke about it, but then I thought about it. I'm like, damn. I said, that's true. What I've learned about people who don't really have a lot of things to do during their daily lives, whether they're working or not, they tend to spend a lot of time drinking. But they don't drink alone. They drink in social settings. So the whole liquor ban was to kind of halt all of this barcada type lifestyle, which is a group of people getting together doing activities such as drinking. They were trying to enhance and encourage the whole social distancing aspect, because a lot of you guys who have been in the Philippines may or may not know this, but in the Philippines, when it comes to drinking, 9 times out of 10, it's all going to be out of one glass. So you may have 5 people drinking out of one glass. Let me say that one more time. You may have 5 individuals or more, the barcada, drinking out of one glass, putting their hands into one dish, like peanuts or whatever bar food or snack food that they want, and they're all participating in this particular activity. So the 24-hour liquor ban, I believe, was used to encourage the idea of social distancing. Also, I believe that, like I said before, sometimes when people have nothing else better to do, shout out to my boy Jay, the Black American expat, he mentioned this in his video, people could drink themselves into some serious trouble. The need for alcohol to numb the pain of what's going on in their life, losing a job or something to that effect. I mean, the whole 24-hour liquor ban is so people don't drink themselves into a stupor or can potentially kill themselves due to alcohol poisoning and things like that. But again, the whole social distancing is the reason it's being utilized. Of course, the idea of people not drinking themselves to death as a result of this pandemic and losing a job, etc., are some of the reasons why this particular alcohol ban is put into place. But you got to understand, I'll put it to you like this. If, heaven forbid, they try that in the United States, you mean to tell me they're talking about closing the ABC store? That's what it is in my particular state, the ABC store. I'm not sure. Class 6, for all of my people who are military bound, salute to y'all. Y'all know they call it the Class 6. But to think that they're thinking about closing these particular places in the US, I think not. I don't believe that'll ever happen. But in the Philippines, it's a real thing. The liquor ban, in my perspective, prevents people from doing stupid things, because when you drink, you are bound to do crazy things, such as, I'll leave that one up to your imagination. I have a couple of ideas that people will do, but I'm gonna leave that one up to your imagination. But again, the whole alcohol, the liquor ban, and things like that, I think it's for the benefit of the people. And I'm glad that it is implemented. I don't drink at all. I'm lying. I don't drink a lot, okay? And if I do drink, I have everything that I need before I go out. It's not something that I partake in on a regular basis, so that shit doesn't hurt my feelings that I can't buy Red Horse or that I can't buy San Miguel. That I can't buy my gin pomelo or whatever it may be that I want to partake in at that particular moment in time. I know that a lot of people are hurting for certain. I think this might force a lot of people to become sober. It's a crazy thing. Never mind, I lied. It's just going to encourage a lot of people to start creating their own homemade chuba, the tuba wine back in the day. I think that's probably what's more than likely to happen, as opposed to people sobering up. And I mean, there's not much you can do about that. The purchase of alcohol is a little bit different than making your own. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a crackdown on that, but I know for a fact that in order to encourage social distancing and things of that nature, the Philippines is definitely trying to get the individuals to, I mean, well, the 24-hour liquor ban is supposed to encourage the social distancing. And when it will be lifted, I will never know. Not really sure how that's going to work out, but again, I know the whole social gathering aspect of when alcohol is involved, you'll get a whole bunch of people around and sharing one glass. I mean, it's the nastiest, most unsanitary thing in the world, but I can't lie, I've partaken in it before a long time ago, but again, it's with people that I know, not no random strangers. So, it's different, but I understand the reasoning behind it, and I hope that the intent behind it is a good one, and I hope that it definitely encourages what is asked of by the government. All right. So that's just my talking points, man. If you guys have anything you want to add to it or talk about in reference to it, how you think it's going to affect the country, how you think it could benefit or possibly hurt, what do you think people are going to do as a result? I can tell you what I've been seeing. Not much since I've been indoors, but at the end of the day, I'm definitely noticing some differences, and that was one of them, that 24-hour liquor ban. Because it didn't affect me immediately, it wasn't something that I wanted to talk about, but now that I'm starting to get some ideas about why it's happening or the reason why they're doing it and what they're hoping to accomplish as a result of it, I just wanted to give you a couple of words on it, and I hope that you guys are getting the best information that you can as a result, man. This has been a good Doc Dr. Mike TV, just spitting some knowledge as I believe it to be true and accurate. All right. With that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means I am getting the hell up out of here. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.